Hey guys, and welcome back to Techie Gaming. Today, I'm gonna do a tutorial on something that not many people have made a tutorial on. Actually, nobody has made a decent tutorial on. There was one tutorial that was all text-based, and I didn't like it. And that is one of my favorite skips, one of my favorite out-of-bounds skips in Mirror's Edge. I don't know why it's my favorite, I just like it. And basically it skips part of the section. It doesn't save that much time, like 5 to 10 seconds, but it skips part of the level and goes to the Stormdrains. And it's in chapter 2, checkpoint B. I'm going to show you how I do it, how it looks in case you haven't seen it, and then I'm going to show you how to do it and my tips and tricks that I recommend for you. Don't lag. Can you not lag? Thank you. Oh god, that doesn't usually happen. Just ignore that, you'll be fine. Fine, I'm gonna not bunny hop, because that always seems to go south for me. Never mind. Right, that's how it looks. And you should die, and then you'll spawn in here, where you can continue the level and open the button and then go and I missed that use slide. Oh well. Let's quit the main menu and go back to checkpoint 2B. Okay, so the first thing you want to do after you open the door is you want to make sure you have enough speed. What I like to do to ensure that I have that speed is to sidestep and then speed vault over this. I'm not going to go over that fence yet. Let me just explain because the cops are going to come for me soon. Basically, that fence in front of me that you go over, DICE, when they developed the game, they didn't make it high enough. So with enough speed and height, you can wall run, jump, and coil over the fence and make it over out of bounds, and you're not supposed to be there. So that building over there doesn't have collision detection, and you'll know you're out of bounds. If you do it fast, you can just run the way I did. If you do it like super slow, if you do it a little slower, you can still run the way I did. But if you do it super slow, the cops will all line up to shoot you. In that case, you just go around. But let's see if I can do it. Just make sure you have enough speed and height. There is that lamp there. This lamp here, there's a little thing sticking out of the wall. And it's very annoying. So when you coil and jump, you want to turn your camera to the right just a little bit so that you don't hit the thing. Okay. Go this way, through the fence. I think they've all lined up already. Nope, they are not. So you can go this way. Normally that car won't be there, but you just run to this building. And as you saw, that building over there doesn't have collision detection. Now this is the kind of tricky part that takes a little bit of practice. So this door here... Okay, well let me just explain it. Right there you see this cross Jesus thing. And that right there is the Stormdrains. And towards the back of it, sort of, there's a little opening that if you land in that little opening and die, you'll trigger a checkpoint that will spawn you in the Stormdrain button room. Doing it is a little confusing, and I might die before I actually get to show it. Let me just die and restart. Thank you. Okay, so what you do here is on PC, the left ALT button, on Xbox it's B. I'm not sure what it is on PS3, but it's basically used for if you're stuck in an area, if you don't know where to go, you press it and it'll point you in that direction. For some reason on my Mac, even though in the controls it's set to left ALT, left ALT doesn't work. I'm pressing left ALT right now and it's not working. If I press command though, it works. So my command apparently is left ALT. I don't know why. These cops, I don't know, they don't really pay attention to the fact that I can go through this and that they can shoot through it. Oh, they killed me. Okay, let's try that again. So you basically exploit that button. Okay, now in front of this door, about right where I'm standing, that's where you want to be standing. So kind of at the edge of this door, but not quite at the edge, right here. If you go quite really at the edge, you'll land on top of the storm drains. If you go too far to the left, then you won't make it. You have to land right here. And the positioning is kind of important. So walk through the building here, turn around. I have to pause so much because these guys are shooting at me. And then once you press command, or left ALT, I'm sorry, the hint button, it'll point you into that direction. Hold that button and just walk backwards. And now you're out of bounds and you're standing on an invisible thing, but eventually that invisible platform will run out and will stop having collision detection and you'll start falling. Once you start falling, instead of going backwards, you switch to pressing forwards. And this may seem kind of stupid, but make sure you remember to let go of backwards. Oh my god! I forgot that you don't have to go inside that building for the collision detection to run out. But make sure it's not a big deal on console, but it's a big deal on PC. It's not a big deal, but just make sure you let go of S. Since S is right next to W, make sure you let go of S first, because that was another reason why I didn't make it at first. By the way, see what I just did there? If you speed vault onto it instead of speed vaulting over it, you're doomed and you have to start over, because speed vaulting onto it gives you no speed and helps you at all. Instead, it just hurts you. Go inside this door, right here, turn around, hold command or left ALT, walk backwards, and once you start falling, walk forwards. And you'll land in there. If you did it correctly, you should be facing up. As long as you keep holding the hint button, eventually that redirection will lead into the storm drains, because I think the crane is kind of right above the storm drains. So make sure you never let go. Make sure you don't take too long to switch between, because if you take too long, if you have bad reflexes, you're gonna have to practice, because if you take too long, it's not gonna work. At least it won't work for you. This does take some practice. If you can't do it, there's another way that you can do, but it involves aiming. Basically, I don't know if you noticed, but next to the invisible platform, there was something that looked like an actual platform. You just stand on the edge of that, and then once you start falling, you let go of any forward or backwards and go right completely, and then about a second or a quarter of a second later, start going diagonal, and then you'll make it. It's a little bit harder though. This one's more reliable. I feel like I'm forgetting something, so if I did forget something, just let me know. I'll make an update video. And I hope this tutorial helped, so that you didn't have to figure it out on your own like I did. But anyway, guys, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. There we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep on watching Techie Gaming.